Hey, and welcome back to Bar Run Forge. Today, got a little bit different type of video. We're gonna be reviewing some things outside of the blacksmith, tool work, machine work, whatever you wanna call it. We're gonna be talking about some everyday carry slash survival equipment. So let's check it out. All right, so I stopped at Walmart, picked up a couple of their survival kits. Being a part of the blacksmith community, we always kind of talk about that, like being ready, the readiness aspect of blacksmithing. It's kind of why we like the traditional crafts, woodworking, blacksmithing, anything involved with working with our hands, and most of the time things that don't require power in case something crazy happens and the power goes out, being the one to go to for that kind of stuff. So today, got these two, is this the right size? Is that the right way? These two survival kits. I still think this is backwards. Make sure I get it right. These two survival kits. So, bought these from Walmart. They're their Ozark Trail brand camping equipment. So, first thing that caught my eye, Harbor Freight has one similar to these, and I may do a review on that. So, I wanted to see kind of where the price ranges were, and I found this one at Walmart, but I may do a review of the Harbor Freight one. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to check that out. But today, I'm gonna check out the Ozark Trail one, the Walmart brand one, and just see what we have here. So, I believe, I'll throw the total prices down in the comments, but I believe this one was like 15 bucks. So, there you have it. It comes in this nice little, hard case, most likely waterproof, if not water resistant. I don't know if it says it on here or not. Anyways, all right, let's open it up and see what we got. It is well done, I should say, and looks like it would kind of hold up. Looks pretty sturdy. So first thing we have here is one of those little rope saws. Go ahead and take that out of the bag. See how this works. Might have to do a little demo of some of these things. Yeah, there's a little rope saw. You put these on each of your fingers, and then you kind of come across a limb or something like that. I don't know how useful this is. I mean, like I'm holding it with my fingers and pinching it, and it's not very sharp, it doesn't seem. So we might have to test that one out to see how it goes. Anyways, there's that. Got one of those little goofy credit card multi-tools. It's got a blade on the side here, and the blade, they didn't even care to put that kind of like there's a little bit of a burr here. You can catch your fingernail on the end there. It's not very good. It's not very sharp. I mean, like, you're not cutting anything with that until you smooth that down. You have to do some filing on that, so that's annoying. Comes with a little bit of paracord. I guess that's helpful. What else? We got a bottle opener, can opener. Looks like a little pry piece up here. Another little piece you could either pry stuff with or use as like a flathead screwdriver. It does count to like 2 inches on top here and 1 inch on the side. I don't know how that's going to come in handy, but okay. And then you can do some tightening in these small bolts down there at the bottom. That's what that little piece is for. So, I mean, I guess that's handy. Kind of a serrated saw blade here at the top, I guess. Like a knife. Like I can run my finger across it. It's not cutting me. And a saw blade-isk thing. So, there's that. These are helpful. I know these are super, super helpful. Emergency blankets, this can be a lifesaver if you're caught out in a really cold situations. These reflective blankets are super good at keeping you warm in an emergency situation, and they can double as like a tent tarp type thing. So if you needed to put together a quick shelter, this ready to go. Run some paracord, put this over, drape it over top of you. You got a waterproof shelter for the night. So this is very valuable. All right, next up we got the good old paracord wrist bracelet here. Looks like there's some multiple tools in it. So you got your paracord. That's good. Have that paracord kind of neatly woven in there, so it makes it easy. I'm not sure what this is. Does it say what this is? What is that? I don't know if it says. I have to dig out. Not sure if that's supposed to come out, if that's meant to be. But yeah, there's this little metal thing that fits in this top part here. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess maybe like something to scrape with. I don't know. Anyways, that's interesting. Oh, it's the striker for the ferro rod. That ferro rod's here in the center, so you have to... And they always put paint on these. Yeah, that'll take a second, but looks like there's a ferro rod there on the inside of your buckle, and then this is to strike it, either leave it in here or take it out and use it as that striker. So there's that option. You've got that if you need to eventually start a fire there. It's got a compass on top. Compass looks to be in working order. It's got the whistle. Pretty good whistle for that. So, and then that all folds up nice and neat back to your bracelet. You can keep that on there. That's one less thing you got to carry, so that's nice. It stays on your wrist there. I don't know why, but everybody includes these goofy water bottle holders. I guess that's handy just so it keeps it out of holding it, you know, having to hold it the whole time. Loop that around your, I don't know if that'll fit on my Propel here. Not sponsored. So take that. Let's see if it fits. Yeah, look at there. Ta-da! Keeps your water there, or upside down, whatever. Anyways, that's what that's for. I guess that's handy. Just keeps your water on your side, keeps your hands free. Looks decently made. It's got a strap, so you can either loop it in on something there, and it's got the button. I guess that's good. I mean, it's Velcro and button, so on your belt loop there, that's going to hold it pretty sturdy. That's not coming off very easily, so that's handy. What else we got here? Okay, so they include another full-size striker and ferro rod. Again, got a little bit of paracord holding it together, and then it's all in one. Again, they put this paint on it, so you have to really, there you go. So you have to really kind of scrape that paint off first before this works, but you can see sparking up a little bit. So that's handy to have, the ferro rod there in an emergency situation. You've got a fire starter. So again, got a can opener on that. It's all tied together so you don't lose your striker and your ferro rod are all together. That's handy. This is interesting. I noticed that the Harbor Freight one doesn't have one, but this one comes with a carabiner. So that's somewhat good quality. It's a good thing to have. Carabiners are handy to have on your person. This one is a locking carabiner, so you're not losing whatever you've got attached to it. It's kind of cheaply made, but I mean, it's still a locking carabiner. You can still lock it there. So that's a handy piece to have. Another whistle. This looks like just to be a whistle. I don't know anything else that's on it. A little bit louder, it seems like. Handy to have. Last piece is the Ozark Trail knife. It's got the window breaker on top there, the seatbelt cutter here, and then see, it is spring assisted. That is handy. It does feel a little kind of cheap, plasticky. Again, for 15 bucks on it, it is what it is, but blade's not incredibly sharp. I'm cutting a few hairs off, but nothing too crazy. But it is spring assisted. That's handy. That's a nicer feature. Doesn't seem like it's catching up. So that's a decent knife that comes in this kit. So that's all for this kit. Overall, I think it's worth the value. Like I said, I've seen them anywhere from, this one has kind of been the lowest end for 15 bucks at Walmart. So it looks pretty good. Take a look at the other one here. This one looks to be a little bit more robust, so to say. It does come in a pack here. You got the mole pack here. They even got their little brand on the Ozark Trail. How about that? Okay, so it's nice. It is in a bag, so it's not weatherproof, but the bag is a decent bag. You know, if you've got something you need that's bigger, the bag is handy. On the back, it's got two button clips, so if you wanted to attach it on something that way, you could. It looks like they've got straps here, so you could hold it like that. This top part, you just Velcro off there. You do have the added benefit of being able to attach stuff here and Velcro stuff to here, so that's, I guess, a plus. Obviously, this isn't apples to apples just because that one's a little bit bigger Then the pack over here, I'm gonna use my knife for the first time. Boom. And pop the zip tie off. Let's see if I can do it without getting the bag cut, because they put a really tiny zip tie on here. Boy, it's on there. They did not want somebody getting into this bag. Hold, please. Coming at you. Look first, put the knife back up. It also detaches on the back here. Again, got an extra little way to secure things. I don't know how handy that is, but let's get it opened up and see what's inside. That's the part y'all are here for. All right. Got everything opened up, and let's take a look here. So it kind of folds out, and let's see what we got. Head mosquito net. Well, that's handy. So this one has a mosquito net in it, in case you're in a climate where bugs are bothering you. Got a full-on. I hate opening this up because I'm gonna have to put it back, but we'll give it out. I'll give it a test and see how it works. Yeah, buddy. That's I guess that's helpful. If you're in a spot that mosquitoes are prevalent, that's something that's useful there. So kudos, got that. Hey, check it here. Another Ozark Trail knife. I think this is the same one as the other box. So that's handy. Got a knife in this one as well. So you're well supplied on knives. This one, Dad will be happy on this one. This one comes with a flashlight. Let's see if the flashlight has a battery. It does not. Well, shame on them. It does look like it's, you can shrink it in and out. You can shrink the beam in and out. So that's handy. It's got a little kind of cheaply belt clip on there. They don't include a battery. I did see the Harbor Freight, one of their emergency kits does include a battery. So not comparing, but that's handy to have. Got 2 glow sticks. In an emergency situation, if you need to alert somebody you're in an emergency, those are handy. It's nice to have. I think we got the same bracelet set up here with the ferro rod, the compass, the whistle, and paracord. So that's handy. What else we got in here? What kind of goodies do we got? So this one has a very neat little setup here with a spork and knife and a little bit more cordage. So I don't think that's technically paracord, is it? That feels different. This feels like just regular string, so a little bit different than just standard paracord to tie off to your thing here. But it comes with a spork. Spork's pretty robust. This slides off and becomes a whistle. Got plenty of whistles in these kits. Seems pretty good to me. And then as far as this goes, you've got a way to attach it here. This is if you were using this knife end and you want to attach it to a stick, you can put it on the end of a stick and make it like a spear or a hunting weapon. Get in an emergency situation, that might be handy. The drawback to that, I'll say, the knife does not look very sharp. Again, these are factory edges. Well, that one did actually cut some hair off. That one I think is the sharpest knife out of the whole bit. The only thing I'm seeing is this like edge right here. It doesn't come to a full point. It kind of comes almost like a little clip point or a drop point there at the end. So that's a little goofy. But again, you got your kind of saw back here. I don't know where that comes in handy. And then a can opener. But the good thing about it is you can protect yourself. Don't accidentally cut yourself. So you've got that that whistle that covers that up. So kind of dual purpose there for eating. So that's handy to have. Again, lashing if you wanted to attach this knife end to the end of a stick. You've got a weapon there as well. So I guess that's a little handy feature on that. Full props on there. I think that's it on this side. Nope, got one more. Ooh, okay. These look to be like wax rope, like fire starter ropes. So a pack of 4 little ropes. I'm guessing that have some, let's see, what does it say on here? Let's see. Fire starting helpers. So I'm guessing there's some like waxy film on these things. I'm not gonna open up and try one out. I trust that they're working. So that if you need them in an emergency situation, you got 4 of those. So now, is that everything inside here? Do a final check on this pocket. So that's good. The little molly bag is good to go. Got another whistle, same as that other one. It is the Ozark Trail whistle. Does the same thing as every other whistle. So they work, that's good. We got the goofy little rope saw again. Again, I don't see if this one's any better. These seem just really kind of cheap. I don't know how handy these are to keep in your pack. So we'll see. I don't know if that's something I may, swap out for something different in this pack. Keep it in your car or whatever. Locking carabiner again. That's nice. What else we got? We got the goofy little credit card, multi-tool. This one looks a little bit different. I'll open it up and see what's different about this one and see if it's worth anything. I think these are handy, but they're also kind of just gimmicky. They're not totally... oh, this one tells you what it is. So first things first, let's check the knife edge and see if it's worth anything, or is it like the others? Yep, factory knife edge. It scrapes off a little bit, but again, I can catch my fingernail on that. So you're gonna have to go through and just take a quick grind to each of these knives if you want them to be sharper than what they come in the factory. It's to be expected. It's cheap. You got the ruler here. It doesn't actually have markings on it. It's just got hash marks, so it doesn't tell you what it is. It's got the can opener, the bottle opener. The saw blade on this one's a little bit better. The little serrated edge saw blade here, so that's a plus. I think this one takes over that other one. Can opener. This one I think is a little bit smaller. Where did that one go? So yeah, this one is, I don't say significantly smaller, but it's a little bit smaller. I don't know that either one of these are super useful. We'll probably leave them in there just because they're handy to have. But you got the little lanyard spot. You've got this for bolts. You got bolt head. You got can opener. I think I got all of that. So yeah, I mean, we'll probably leave it in there. I'll set that to the side. Oh, these are gonna be handy to have. So it looks like we got some kind of trauma shears. Kind of just like medical shears. They're just kind of safety scissors, not even trauma scissors. So just some safety scissors. Kind of cheap, but you need scissors. They're in here. They've got a ruler on them. That almost looks like it's in centimeters and millimeters. So take that away for America. Thanks a lot. I got one of those goofy bottle clips again. So there's that. Got the ferro rod. Striker ferro rod set up here. So again, I won't go back and show you. These are the same thing. Still got that paint on it. They're attached. Got the, yeah, you have to knock the paint off there. Good bit of paracord in this one. So in addition to the bracelet, you've also got another roll of paracord. So again, paracord is handy in all situations, so that's good to have. Looks like something big in here. Now this is new. I did not see this in the initial kit. So this is a full-on like knife set, multi-knife set. So this actually looks kind of nicer. The edge on that one's cut in hair. So I think this is the best knife out of both of these packs. I'm impressed with that. That's a handy one to have. We'll put the knife away here. Got our little mini scissors, and like pretty standard on everything that's included in this little knife. You got your can openers and bottle openers on either side here, and that's all on your one side. And then on this side, you've got a Phillips head screwdriver. You've got kind of like your fingernail pick file piece here. You got a file edge on here. You can pick your fingernails with that. And then a corkscrew as well. And a corkscrew, T-handle corkscrew on top there. So I'm impressed. This seems to be a nice piece. This is the nicest knife of the whole group. So that's a good piece to have in there. I think that's all of that. And then I'm not sure what this little guy is. So let's take him out and see what this is. That looks like a hand. Oh, this is one of those little shovels. Okay, so this is kind of the biggest piece of this whole get up is you've got one of those pick shovel combos. So you've got a shovel on this side, pick on this side. You can hold it both. They stick out that way. You can run it that way. We'll put our handle on here. I know the threads are not going to be the greatest, but that's okay. Again, I'm just kind of gauging this off of other survival kits that I've seen. I think it kind of stands up with all of them. It's got its advantages and disadvantages compared to them. But there, you got a little trowel shovel. That's handy to have if you need to dig something up. can be used as a weapon. You've got a serrated edge here. I mean, that's a good tip. That's a blunt force object. And again, in an emergency situation, you've got a somewhat of a weapon there. If you want it to be kind of the pickaxe, shovel axe, or shovel head kind of deal, you've got, you can dig this way, you can dig this way. It's not holding very well. Cinch it down really tight. There we go. So yeah, you can kind of pick in harder ground there and then scoop away with this kind of like a trowel. Again, if worse comes to worse and you need to use it, you've got that pick here on the end. That's something to poke bears away with, or rodents or anything like that. Not that I'm suggesting it, but again, survival situation, that is an option. So that's a handy little piece. And I think that's everything that comes in the pack. So yeah, I mean, that's a good array of things for like survival. This is something that I would recommend just keeping like in your car. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna kind of combine both of these little packs here, kind of pick the best of everything. Probably put it all in this bag here, or keep both of them, who knows. But there's duplicates in a couple of these things, so not necessarily needed to have in the same place. But yeah, like I said, keep it in your car, take it when you go hiking, camping, things like that. It's handy stuff to have. I think I'll probably find some other things in here that I might swap out, for some nicer quality things or some extra things that I think would be good for emergency situations, survival situations, whatever you want to call it. So that's a wrap. A little bit different content for you guys here today, but I saw these coming up and I just was like, I want to give that a shot. I know, our group likes to see stuff outside of the forging and everything as well, so figured I'd throw this out there and kind of do a quick review on it. Probably going to look at one from like Harbor Freight and maybe some Amazon ones or anything like that. So thank you guys for sticking around. Again, this is just my thoughts and review on things. Don't take it for take it for what it's worth. I'm just a guy that likes hanging out outdoors, so no expert by any means, but I think these are handy things to have. So appreciate you guys. God bless. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Stick around. Let's check. Their Ozark Trail brand. Harbor Freight has one similar to these, and I may do a review on that. Let me know. Whoops. The first one that caught my eye was this kit. I saw at Harbor Freight, they have a very similar option. Let me know now. My goodness. Oh my. I hope that wasn't like that the entire time.